what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it. So LSU announces over the weekend that instead of a spring game, LSU is going to have more, Jake, of just a normal practice. And it'll have an open practice April 12th inside Tiger Stadium. Gates are going to open at 9:30 a.m. Admission is free, and it's going to be followed immediately by an autograph session.
Yeah.
So if you want to get out there, you want to meet some of these players, some of your favorite players, you want to have the kids out there, come get some autographs, shake hands, and whatnot. It's going to be a very fun day. Also, not going to be televised. And this is a part of a larger growing trend that maybe we've touched on here, but I'm not even sure if we have, where a lot of teams are foregoing a spring game. And I got to say, I understand why, and I actually support it. And it's funny, Jake, because it's not like people want to say it's an injury thing. No, it's not an injury thing. You get hurt in a practice just as easily as you can in a spring game.
Right.
Really, it's more about kind of hiding your roster a little bit.
That's what a lot of coaches are worried about.
Yeah, I mean, so you don't have to have somebody flash on the SEC network and then another coach come in and say, wait a second, he's on their 3 deep? Well, he would play immediately here. Second portal window's about to open up. Let's go ahead and pay that kid. And you can say, oh, well, T-Bob, they can still send scouts to it. True, but you still make it a bit harder. You're not making it easy on them. So, yeah, I kind of love this idea of treating it more like OTAs and being a bit playing a bit coy with your roster, maybe trying to hide the depths of your roster so that it can't get poached during the second spring window.
The second spring window, how's it going to turn out this year? Last year was defensive tackles, but coaches are trying to hide all those, young players that they've got a plan for that nobody really knows about, or nobody really knows how much they've developed here early in their career, and nobody wants to put that on tape. It's not even the plays. Like, they don't care if you see their concept, their scheme, their new coordinator, and what they're going to do. They just don't want you to see, oh, man, that strong safety, that was a 3-star that we were ready to pull the trigger on, but we decided not in the last minute. We didn't want to do it. We didn't feel like he was ready. Oh, he's ready now? Oh, he could help us. Like, teams just don't want that.
And so they're still going to do a bit of a scrimmage, right? But it's going to be more like a normal practice. There's going to be red zone, special teams, third downs. You'll do some full teamwork. I got to imagine maybe a difference in normal practice, Jake. I think they will keep the concepts simple.
Yeah.
Like that's still not, you're not overly concerned about that, but whenever you're in the public, you still tend to just run a more kind of base sort of setup. But yeah, this is something that you see across the country, and it's a direct response to this new era of college football developing. And again, I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, Matt Rule was talking about this as well. He said, quote, "The word tampering no longer exists. It's just absolute free, open, common market. So I don't necessarily want to open up to the outside world. I don't want all these guys to be able to watch our guys say, wow, he looks pretty good. Let's go get him." So it's now for what it's worth, Kelly did say, quote, "I wasn't worried about that. I think if you're going to lose a player, it's not because of what they put on film in spring ball. It's because of what happened to the entire semester or year. I think that was just an easy soundbite to get out from under having a spring game." So maybe Kelly's saying he doesn't agree, but you know who else isn't broadcasting their spring game? Alabama.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is doing their kind of Pro Bowl tug-of-wars and, the series of fun games. Oklahoma players are doing combine-style drills. So regardless of what everybody says is their reason why they're not doing it, everybody's not doing them anymore.
I really don't care if you have a spring football game, because by the end of it, and you've covered them, I've covered them, I've done sidelines for them. I mean, they're long-winded. to say the least. I actually like the fact that they're open up for practice. If you're an LSU fan, you'll get more out of going to that open practice than you would a spring game, because an open practice, you're still going to have good on good. way more than you would have in a spring football game.
Yeah.
A spring football game, it's usually like the one offense versus the two defense, the one defense versus a two offense, which kind of turns into the threes. In a
You're
practice,
dividing the players into teams for no real reason.
In a practice, you'll get good on good.
Yeah.
It's not in a move the ball maybe situation, and maybe they do have a move the ball situation in it, but you're going to get 2 minute. You're probably going to get third downs. You're going to get red zone. You might get some inside run, probably going to. Maybe you'll get some goal line, but whatever, you're going to have different situations that if you're paying attention during the practice, you wouldn't get in a spring game.
That's where we're at, T-Bob's brain. Just stumbling all over yourself as you try to say something. All right, let's do this then. We are actually going to leave time for Ask the Bench today, guys. So you want to get your questions in, hashtag Ask the Bench. There in the Bayou Ford YouTube chat, youtube.com/1045 ESPN. Also, I know, guys, I see a lot of people upset about ads in the midstream. That is not a guaranteed thing. Remember, that is a YouTube thing, I believe, because we play the music and whatnot. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.